Hello, my name is Hannah Hitchcock, and I'm going to go over two websites that either have good standards and conventions or not so good ones. So the first two categories that I chose from the arts was news and media. The first one that I chose is smoke detector. So good standards and conventions that I noticed is the logo placement. So I think that, at least their title is right here. It's really big and bold. I think that's really nice to see, as well as when you click on other links, it takes you to the page, and it still has that logo up there, which I think is really nice. It kind of makes you feel like you're still on that page because you are. So it's very like, oh, hey, I'm home still type of feeling. The easy link usage, I already basically just showed you that, but everything is very nice, and as you saw, it turns another color to show like which ones you're clicking on to show some diversity. And the page is very interactive too, the scrolling and everything flows really well together. So there's also a visual hierarchy. So this is obviously the main thing they want you to look at is the title of the web page. And then they want you to look at the links. So they have the about, which comes down, which is nice. So this is the links. And then they have another visual hierarchy where they have photography, which is big, which is what I clicked on. So that's the title, hierarchy. And then they have more of a detail down here that is kind of like an inspirational little thing. And then they have different photo artists down here. Another thing that is really good for this standards piece is the clear naming. I think it's really important for them to have, art, fashion, photography, interview, something that is not confusing, something that you know, like, hey, when I click on fashion, I'm going to get more pieces that have to do with the fashion aspect of art. And then when I click on thoughts, I'm going to get thoughts on art. So I think that overall this piece is really good with the standards and conventions. I think that it flows really nicely. I think that it's useful, usable. I think it's very aesthetically desirable. It's easy to find. Everything on here is very accessible. It's clear, and I think that everything is, all the pictures are very nice and neat, and they obviously look like professional. So I think that this is a really good example of a website that has really good standards and conventions. The second web page that I chose was the artbusinessnews.com, and the reason I chose this one was because I thought that this one was the most viewed, but actually the one that I did before this was globally viewed more than this one. I had 4 options, and these 2 were the ones that I chose. So comparing this one to the one that we just saw, I think there is a big difference between the two. So this one is a little more bland, kind of like I said, a very dry look. I think they have some interactiveness down here. One thing that I saw while I was looking through this to see how to compare the two was when you look at the logo placement. So it looks kind of fuzzy to me. It doesn't look very much like it stands up. If you look at the visual hierarchy, this is competing with this one. And these are really hard to see down here. And this is also kind of competing with that one as well. I just feel like the visual, there's no hierarchy of any like read this first, read this second, and this kind of is, but then again, it doesn't really flow that well with the hierarchy in this page. The second thing I noticed that made this page the links are usable. You can use them. When you click on them, they do take them to news and pieces of work that are recently come by, which this does look very nice. I like that's actually really neat. The way that, see, this is a hierarchy. I think that's nice. I would have probably made this one a little bit bigger than this, but it looks okay. So the second thing I want to add about the links is that, see, it doesn't say how to get home either. I guess if you click that, is down here before this site. So there's the logo again. For some reason they had a glitch in the system where it had like the news half up here and half up here and half up here to where you couldn't really find what you were looking for. So I had to reload it, and I thought that it was just the site, and it might have just been a little glitch in something, but that was something that I thought that maybe wasn't the best thing about this site. I do think it's really nice that the colors changed down here to like the other site did, how to make it more significant to that thing. Like I said, the visual hierarchy isn't the best here, and clear naming, I think that they're just as clear as they get. Like they do have the Facebook, Twitter, and search bar up here for like they did the fashion archives. But as far as clear naming, so they have featured posts in a different font and different size, which is nice. But really, Art Business News. They really don't have a lot of naming things. It just looks like a bunch of different ads, which is what this page is. This news. There's going to be a lot of words and different kinds of areas where there's conversations going on and news. So I understand that, but sometimes I feel like they could organize it in a more simplistic and creative site so you can get the standard and conventions in this site. Like this is kind of confusing to me looking at it. So these are basically little blog posts or little tips that you could read. That's okay. I think I don't know. I think I would have made this either bold or had a different look to it. This is cool too. It has little magazines or books that you can subscribe to. Overall, I think you can tell from this page and this page that there is a huge difference in their standards and conventions. I think that this one just overall is more interactive with people. On this page, it makes you want to search more, makes you want to look more, it makes you want to be more creative than when you go back to this page and you're like, oh, you can have a fun business news page. You really can, especially when you're dealing with art. Being creative is something that you're allowed to do, and I think that they just kind of missed the bullet on this one. They could have done a lot with this. Like that's interactive, but you can't really do anything much with it. And they could have done a lot with like advertisements. I think that this is something that they could have done a lot more with. So those are the two sites that I chose. Like I said, this was a lot of fun. I like looking at different web pages and comparing the two, and I hope that you had a good time listening.